Hey, Angel, Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
Yeah,
you want one quick
we
question?
can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.
It's okay, Seb. It's okay.
Let's go ahead and start in the room. Hands up, please. Go right ahead.
Hey, what's up, ladies? Rob Knox from the Nets. First up, nice job today on the win. In the first half, just if you just what types of problems did Ariel Atkins cause for you defensively, or just she just had one of those games where she just made a lot of good shots?
I mean, Ariel's a great guard. She's really good at what she does. She gets her team going. She gets others involved, but at the same time, she obviously is really good at just scoring on all three levels. So when you get somebody like that on a heater, someone that's that good on that side of the basketball on a heater, it's very hard to kind of slow them down. That's every good player. So I don't think we could have threw anything at her and she still would have made those shots because she just got rocking and rolling. But I think as time went down, we still trusted our defense a little bit more, and kind of got a little bit more physical, and that kind of changed the game. But I mean, it's not much you can do when someone's like that, when they're on the heater like that.
Thanks.
Are you intentionally sitting there?
Oh, hey.
Go ahead.
Asia,
Yeah.
today was your fifth consecutive double-double. Talk
Oh.
about your milestone before the
Fifth consecutive 2010, tying the record held by Asia Wilson.
Hey.
Um, I don't really have a mindset. I just got to get the job done, especially if it's just me out there. Kia normally takes my boards, so I leave that job to her. But when it's just me out there, I try everything I can to get more possessions for us, and just kind of be on that side of the basketball for my team. But I don't really have a knack for rebounding. That's not really my go-to. I like to score the basketball, but when it helps my teammates at all costs, I'm going to try to do that. So I'm just kind of going to the boards. I know teams are going to really start to like box me out now. So I'm just going to prep myself for that physicality already.
listen, those rebound averages says otherwise.
Thank you. I just try.
Go ahead.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hello.
Question for each of you.
Yeah.
First, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
To start with you, if my math is correct, you tied your season high with 17 points today. Looks like it came at a cost. How's your knee feeling?
Oh, it's good. It's just precautionary, you know.
Fair enough. For someone who started most of her career, you've been obviously spending a lot of time coming off the bench. How have you been able to find that success in this new role for you here on the Aces?
Well, me as a person and a player, I'm just used to doing what a team needs me to do, regardless whether it's starting or coming off the bench. So it makes no difference whether it's either or. I'm gonna go out there and give 100%. And today I just felt good, body felt good. We ended up, like she said, we had to get our defense right. And once we got our defense right, our offense was moving around. So I was able to find some seams, get some players open, get myself open. So it was just a good day.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Speaking of defense, Adrian, to you,
Yeah.
minus 11 in the first quarter, but plus 23 the rest of the way. What changed defensively? Something you said, something that Becky was doing? What changed for you guys those last three quarters?
Just our mindset, our want to. I feel like we just came out in a lull. I mean, we're coming off of a very, 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 very long road trip. So you kind of get in those moments, and especially around All-Star break, you don't want to check out. And I feel like sometimes we gave into fatigue a little bit in the beginning. And when you have a great team like the Mystics that are on like a rocking and rolling, they're like that close, you can't let them get that because they're gonna end up winning, excuse me. So I think for us, we just really locked in on the defensive end. We just really just kind of turned our minds on and understood that like we have to get tired of, and like Becky said, we have to get tired of digging out of holes because it's gonna come a time where it's gonna be 10 times harder to dig out of. So we just really locked in on the defensive end and knew that's how we can play out of that. That's how we get on the offensive side, is just playing out of our defense.
Jordan?
Hey ladies, Jordan from Television Sports. Congrats on the win. My first question is for Asia. It's been an eventful week for you, becoming an all-time leading scorer for the Aces, taking home 2 awards, breaking all these records. I know at the end of the day, you're all about winning for your team and playing another game, but have you just had time to sit down and reflect on everything you've accomplished so far, just this season alone?
Not at all. I'll do that in October. I don't really think about it because I feel like I just would get overwhelmed with just so much joy, obviously, because not just great things are happening to me, but like around the whole aura of our team is just starting to shift in a good space. And that's what I love the most. So that's where my focus is. I mean, the outside is great. I am truly blessed listen, I am one blessed woman. But now it's my turn to be a blessing to others. And so I kind of use this moment not to necessarily reflect on what I got going on, but more so diving into my teammates. I feel like they have brought me so much joy throughout this time of my life right now. So I don't get too overwhelmed, but I stay just consistent and in that space because my teammates got me. So I really just focus on that. I haven't really thought much about it. I'm probably gonna do a little Instagram dump just to get it out my my photo album, so I ain't gotta see it no more. But yeah, I mean, it's been good. It's been a blessing.
The best player ever.
Thank you. I was going to ask you a question too, like just talk about what's it being like playing alongside Asia.
Oh, thank you for asking me that. Let me get the mic real quick. It's been the most craziest thing I've ever gotten to experience playing with a player, not just a player, but a person like Asia. She is a great teammate. She's a great person. She picks us all up. She's funny as heck. It's just been amazing, and I've been saying this all season, but I'm definitely grateful. And she's having a great season. I get to witness this. I get to be beside her while she's doing it. And yeah, you're amazing, man.
Thanks,
I've been
man.
wanting to say that for a long time, but you're my
Thanks.
teammate, so I gotta keep it cool. But she's amazing, man. I had to say that.
I
I
appreciate
had to say that.
Thank you.
Hey, Dot. You want him?
Okay, now.
Kendrick?
K-Dot.
Right.
Hey,
Hey, Becky. Sorry. Go ahead, Kayla.
how you guys doing? Congratulations on the win, Asia. Another huge afternoon for you. It seems like with you being now the cover athlete for NBA 2K25, you've unleashed another VC coin or another attribute in playmaker. So how important has that attribute been to you this season? And along with Tip, how great it is for you to be on the receiving end of that newfound VC coin that's been attributed to Asia.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that I enjoy adding to my game. I feel like that is the next level for me, is understanding the game on that type of level, seeing the game forward instead of like the flip. Becky put me in a situation where she wanted me to handle the ball a little bit today, so it kind of threw me off guard. But I love it. I love the challenge. I love to kind of pick the game apart in that aspect. And I just hope that I can make the same great passes and great reads that my teammates make for me to them. So I'm excited about just kind of this next level of play that Asia's kind of diving into. It's kind
And
of
I also want to let you know that Sharon James is extremely proud of you. So I wanted to give you that.
James.
Absolutely.
Okay, sorry, yes.
Let's close out the players with Callie.
Your tutor? Yeah.
Sorry, this is for Asia or Becky. Asia, you mentioned when you sat down, this is like a full circle moment, sitting down with Tiffany. What stands out to you most about her since that she's joined the team?
Man, just Tiff's high energy. I feel like sometimes when we're in lulls and we bring Tiff in, it's just a shift of energy of like, no, y'all got to play at my pace. Y'all got to play at my speed, catch up. And that's what I love the most. Even competing against her, I love the spark that she would play with because it made us on the defensive end react. And so to now have her in our locker room and on our side, it's been just a joy to be able to play alongside of her because she gets me going. She gets me pumped up if I'm like, okay, I got to catch up with Tiff. Like, I got to stay on her pace. So I think that just the big in her with even just coming off of the bench for us and even the sparks that she had in the starting lineup, just that spark of energy and that dog mentality is something that you can't teach. It's something that you're born with, and she's been born with it, obviously gifted with it. And it makes us go. It really makes us go. And I can really appreciate that because sometimes I'll be tired, but I'll be like, come on, Tiff, let's get into this.
Let's get into it.
All right, ladies, we'll let you go.
Thank you.
Hey,
Callie,
Thanks,
do you have another
y'all.
one for a coach?
Becky, hurry up. We got to go.
Oh, who y'all telling? Get around
Callie,
my
if
hot
you're
tub.
good, we'll go to Big Baby Jonathan.
Hey, Angel, Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Yeah, we can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.